Ned, thoughts on Vargas's bounce back effort today?
I thought he threw the ball great. The pitch that Brantley hit wasn't really a bad pitch. Trying to go with a sinker in and actually got it in, and Brantley, did a nice piece of hit and hit the ball out of the ballpark. And I think he went 6 innings, gave up 2 hits, 2 walks, commanded the ball well to both sides of the plate. Changeup was very effective tonight. I thought he threw the ball great
and pitched efficiently. Any thought of pushing him?
A little bit, but, I figured we got through 6. We've got a rested bullpen and no sense pushing it. At that point it was a 2-run game, and, I thought Vargy pitched through the ball really, really well and get him out of there on a good note and let fresh guys come in and get the last 9 outs.
You guys have done it quite a bit this year. When they score, you come right back and answer back. Does that say something about this team, or is it just one of those baseball things?
One of those baseball things. These guys never quit, and we've gone over that 1,000 times. But it's just one of those things. We got good hitters. And when you got good hitters, they'll put together, nice innings from, more consistently than we have in a long, long time.
Ned, you mentioned that Vargas had made a few mechanical changes. What were those? Were they just?
Got to talk to Dave.
And then switching gears a little bit, you guys haven't lost 3 straight games since last August. What does that tell you about the makeup of this team?
Well, we've got good players. That's what it tells me. We've got good players. We've got you take a game like tonight. We had, clutch hitting. Haas hit a ball. Man, I don't know if there's a left-hander alive that can hit a ball as far as he did in this ballpark. I'm sure there is, but I've never seen one the opposite way, hit off that blue sign out there in left field. Solid defense. Christian Colon played a great game at short, and nothing spectacular. Dice made a nice running play in the outfield, and really, really good pitching and a dynamic bullpen. So when you have all that, you can limit those losing streaks.
Was Vargas' best moment the 6th? He gives up the leadoff double, goes 3-0 on Santana, gets him to chase one, I guess, and gets out of that. Could have been.
Yeah.
Could have been worse.
Yeah, it could have been. It could have been. We got to that point where we got to 3-0, and I'm like, okay, let's get somebody up here just in case. And we didn't really need to because he came back and boom, 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 got the next 3 outs.
And then you had 5 walks, I guess, last time out. That had to be pretty encouraging to see.
Well, it was encouraging, and one of the walks was to Santana, who has like 1,000 walks this year and has 1,000 walks every year, and the other one was pitching Brantley very, very carefully. So, both of those walks were with a plan. I just thought he threw the ball great.
Ned, after the Brantley home run in the first, Vargas seemed to really settle into a rhythm. Is that something that's been missing the last few starts?
No. Generally, if you notice, Santana came out and gave up 3 in the first. A lot of times the hardest inning for starters is the first inning, as they warm up in the bullpen and they come in and then they've got the excitement of the game, the adrenaline of the game, and they have to find their pace, they have to find their tempo, and they have to settle into the game. And that's what Vargy did. After the first inning, he got everything together and settled into the game. And if you noticed, Salazar did the same thing.
How impressive is it to go 105 in the 3rd innings between home runs? Herrera.
Yeah. Well, what was more impressive to me was that he didn't let it affect him. The last time, it seemed 106 innings ago, it would affect him, where it would kind of freak him out a little bit. But, boom, home run. Okay, first pitch homer. All right, give me the ball. Boom, boom, boom. 3 straight outs, got us through the inning, got us to Wade with the lead. We tack on another run. It was big because, things could have fallen apart right there a little bit, but he didn't let it happen.
Ned, Hosmer seemed to be having a lot of fun with some fans behind the dugout during batting practice. It looked like you hit one off the base of the scoreboard, and then to turn around and do what he did in the game. How special is that?
Well, it's special, but he's a special individual. He loves our fans. He loves interacting with our fans. If you watch him during batting practice, he'll take his round of BP, then go straight to the fans on the field and sign autographs. After he takes his ground balls and he goes in, he's always chatting and talking to all the fans. He just loves the interaction. He loves our fans.
Now, I know in series openers, you talked before about the importance of winning the first game of a series, but this streak is getting to the point where it's not what is it about your team, or can you identify something about the team?
They're good at winning the first game, I guess. I don't.
There's nothing else you can.
Yeah, no. I mean, no. I mean, there's nothing really more to it than that. I mean, we don't set out to, you know, if we set out to win every first game of the series and we lose a game, I mean, what are we doing? You know, we just go out and play good baseball. That's all we worry about. We don't worry about anything else.
Ned, once again, Ryan Madsen. I mean, it seems like I don't asked a couple weeks ago about your level of trust for Ryan Madsen, but once again, comes in tight game, tight situation, gets
Right.
the job done.
Well, he's got the stuff to get the job done, you know, especially, you know, if you're looking at it and you're a matchup guy, you might think, okay, well, that's maybe a matchup for a left-hander. But, you know, Madsen's equalizer is that changeup against those left-handed hitters, 94-mile-an-hour fastball and a changeup. And he's healthy, he feels good, and, boy, he's sure been a great, great addition to our bullpen.